J Rocks.
I can see that you are having trouble reacting to this. Why don't you ease up a bit, take a seat and forget all your worries. Welcome to a world where there are boundless possibilities. Just let loose and take this with.
Thank you, Tim the Rocker and Headbanger Paxton, for the intro. Now, I'm pumped for this drawing activity. This is J-Ro walking you through it. I am drawing Tim the Rocker's girlfriend, Mandy. I've drawn her multiple times, but every single time I draw her, she looks different. That's what I find challenging when it comes to drawing characters I create myself. What I find the most challenging has to do with drawing their faces again. I know I have to draw their faces at different angles, so it's quite a challenge for me to make them look the same way I initially drew them. What I want to make certain of is that the clothes my characters are wearing remain faithful to my original designs. That's a good way to make my characters distinguishable. The hair is an important part of character design as well. Of course, you can make your character bald if you want to, and that can be a unique characteristic. You can even make your character wear a hat, helmet, mask, and what have you in order to give him or her a distinguishable look. That's what's fun about drawing your own characters. You're at liberty to incorporate however much you want to incorporate. You can even go as bare bones as you want. Just draw away until you achieve your desired look for your character. So let's pause it right here. You can see that I've drawn Mandy's head and body. I am done drawing her head, but I'm not quite done drawing her body. I just wanted to pause it here to show you all that I've gotten her pose down. It was important for me to draw the shape of her body before adding her clothes and shoes. I only really do this on female characters because it is harder for me to draw the female form than the male form. Anyway, now that I've gotten her pose down, it's time to draw her clothes and shoes. Going back to what I was talking about earlier with regard to drawing your own characters, I find it as liberating as can be because it's fun being able to come up with my own designs. I do draw existing characters from established IPs, and I do it to show my appreciation for them. I've drawn characters like Superman, PA, Leon Kennedy, and many others because I like those characters and I think it's fun to draw them. I also draw real people because I think it's a good exercise to test my skill level. In my opinion, the hardest thing to draw is the face of a real person. A lot could go wrong, and if say the nose isn't in the right place or if the eyes look too big or too small, then they end up having to redo the whole thing. I don't make use of any method, so that's probably why I struggle so much. It's hit or miss when I draw a real person's face, but it's usually a miss. I've drawn Luka Doncic and Chris Jericho a lot, and I think I've done an okay job drawing them. I've also drawn Sydney Sweeney multiple times, but something always seems to be off whenever I draw her. It's frustrating, but I gotta keep trying in order to get things right. So I'm almost done drawing Mandy here. This is the part where I ease up on my commentary a little bit. I'm gonna pop in sporadically from here on in. So I'm done drawing Mandy, but I'm not quite finished with this piece. I know there's a lot of space to the right of Mandy, but I'll do something about that later. I'll begin coloring Mandy, and as usual, I'll start with the flat colors. I am done with the flat colors. It's time to work on the shading. I'm pretty much done shading Mandy here. I think some parts of her hair need to be darker though. It needs some more brown in the upper left and I'll worry about that later after I'm finished working on her jean shorts. I want to make them look distressed on the bottom. I'm no fashion expert, so I don't really know what the heck I'm talking about. What I want to do is I want to draw a bunch of small white lines on the hem of each leg to achieve that look. Then I'll incorporate some more brown paint into her hair, and I should be done working on Mandy after all of that. Let's do it! Alright, Mandy's done. I'm gonna work on the background next. I'm thinking of drawing a traffic light post to her right. I want her to be standing on the curb ramp of a tiled sidewalk, so I'm gonna be busy drawing a bunch of lines. I'll come back when I'm done drawing the background. Whew! It's a lot of drawing lines. Now I'm gonna incorporate color in the background and I'll proceed with the shading after doing the flats. Okay, I've made a lot of progress here. I need to add more depth, however. The traffic light post needs a shadow and Mandy needs a shadow. I'm just about done here. Mind you, this is a scenario piece I thought up, so it won't be complete if I don't include a speech box in it. The reason why she's out on the street is because she's looking for her boyfriend Tim. I'm gonna write the appropriate speech for that, then I'll sign it to finally finish this piece. Alright, I'm done with this piece. Let's wish Mandy the best of luck in her search for Tim. I'll say this, she just needs to watch this video because he's right at the very beginning of it. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. This is Jero once again. As always, I'm curious to know what you all think. Like what you see, hate what you see, tell me all about it in the comments, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Take us out, Paxton.